I've been trying to figure out like what is it? What's the issue like that we have with one another between like gender, and it's just proximity. We are in a war of proximity, and when you are in too close proximity to the effects, then it blinds you from the causes. So we blame each other and not the system. So you got to understand that things are greater than your circumstances or the bubble that you live in, right? So you may have been hurt or harmed by another black person, but that's all due to proximity. The root causes of these things are a lot bigger than just your neighborhood, right? But the effects are active in your neighborhood. The effects on the mind, the effects on your behavior, the effects on your attitude towards one another are all proximity based, just like crime is proximity based. But poverty is a precursor to crime. A lot of y'all wouldn't be criminals or have engaged in criminal activity if you grew up in a more financially stable environment. That brings me to this idea of like, well, why do we get suburban kids that grow up in like cul-de-sacs and nice homes and they want to engage in criminal activity? Again, it's proximity. You in proximity to the culture, and the culture is an effect of big corporation. The reason why rappers would rap about a Birkin bag is because they didn't know nothing about no fucking Birkin bag when they lived in the hood, right? But they get around, and like Damon Wayans saying on this Club Shay Show interview, the higher you go up, the less black people you see. And so you in these spaces, and honestly, you stick out like a sore thumb because you know, this isn't the proximity you used to being in. You're not used to being in proximity with money. You're not used to being in proximity with white people or just wealthy people in general. And it doesn't really change your taste. It changes the way that you approach people that still are where you're from. And we have this peacocking shit where we want to flex on each other and go big. So it's like, oh, I'm gonna show them. I'm gonna take this to the hood. They ain't never seen this. This is the idea where niggas say, oh, I'm pulling up in the hood in a Lambo to motivate them. No. You pulling up in the hood in the Lambo to shit on niggas. Because what kind of motivation is that? When you got a $250,000 car and a nigga can't even fathom having that much money, let alone something that costs that materially. You buying bitches $30,000 Birkin bags, and niggas can't fathom having $30,000 to just throw away like that. You understand what I'm saying? So that's not motivation. And you shouldn't do motivation through humiliation.